What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is me, Zello the Casual Card Gamer, and today we're going to be looking at the new trial deck, the Ahoy Lyrical Monestario trial deck. Now, the reason that I picked this one up is because this is the only Lyrical Monestario deck I kind of want to build. Thankfully, it is the trial deck, so it'll save my wallet a bit in time for DBT3. But anyway, I just wanted to open this with you guys, and yeah, let's just get straight into it, shall we? So, the Lyrical Monestario trial deck, at least, is the closest ride line that I've seen to mimic the Bermuda Triangle stuff, especially the earlier Bermuda Triangle stuff where they would bounce off the field and then come back onto the field for multiple attacks, and that is one of the reasons, that is basically the main reason actually why I got this trial deck in the first place. So anyway, as you can see here, before I actually open it, the packaging is very different when you compare it to the start decks, which are over in the back over here. As you can see, the trial deck box is much bigger. They went super economy size with the start decks, which I actually really like. If we started making trial deck boxes this big, then I wouldn't complain. I'd actually really like it. But anyway, let's get straight into opening this trial deck. So this is the first trial deck for the OverDress format, so there are a couple extra things in here, and the first thing, actually, I'll show this, is the power block. So it has plus 10k, plus 15, plus 25, plus 5. It also has, this says Bushy on it, and the other side is a crit. So I guess if you give a unit an extra crit, let me just take it out, we would just put it like that on camera. With things being remote anyway, I guess this would work pretty well. So there we go. I actually managed to get the last trial deck at my locals. I was hoping to get 2 just so I could make sure that I got a place out of everything. But it looks like it's basically a play set of everything that you need, so it doesn't really matter. And we have another power cube here. So there is this one, the increments are a lot smaller, so it's 1, 2, 3, and 4k, and then you also get another crit symbol there. So if you double crit somebody like a sack, like I do all the time, there you go. So after that, we have the playmat. So of course, this being the 6th nation and a trial deck, on top of it you do get a different colored paper mat, which is kind of nice. Nothing on the back though. I don't think there was anything on the back of the start deck ones either, if I can remember correctly. And then here's all of the rules, the extensive rules that you didn't get in the start decks. So let's just get to the cards. All right. So here we go. So the boss unit for this ride line is Kairi. So her ability is, when this unit attacks, Soul Blast 1, choose up to 2 of your rear guards, return them to your hand. Her other ability is, at the end of the battle that this unit attacked, if you Persona Row this turn, choose up to 2 cards from your hand and call them to rear guard in different rows. So you get 1 front row and one back row, which is nice because you do get to pump a pretty big lane. And yeah, it doesn't say open rear guard circle, so you can bounce things that are important to keep them safe for the next turn, and then just call something else. So that is nice. We get 4 copies of that. Oh no, 3 copies. Oh, okay. So we get 3 copies of Kairi. Moving on to the grade 2 of the ride line, we have Astesis. I don't know how to pronounce it. Kiora, her first ability is, when this unit attacks, choose one of your rear guards and you may return it to your hand. So it's just all bouncing. And during the battle that this unit is boosted, it gets plus 5k, so that's pretty nice too. So we get 3 copies there. Next, we get 3 more copies of Astesis Nanami. Her ability is, when she is placed on Vanguard, you may choose a grade 1 or less card from your drop zone and call it to rear guard as rest. So whatever you toss for your ride, you can bring it out as long as it was grade 1 or grade 0. So that's really nice. And when this unit is placed on rear guard, this unit gets plus 2k until end of turn. So there are 3 copies of that, and I see more foil in the back. So I'm guessing we get a bunch more foils of all this stuff. So that's just really nice. Next, we have Energetic Attendance Kafi. It's a grade 3, 10k. When this unit is placed on rear guard, it gets plus 10k until end of turn. So it is a 20k attacker when it is bounced and you ride Kairi, when you persona ride Kairi and activate her abilities. Next, we have Negligent Carelessness Licorice. So grade 2 vanilla and 10k. And we get 3 copies of her, which is nice. And Slight Slump Appel. Her ability is when she's placed on rear guard, counterblast 1, she gets plus 10k until end of turn. So grade 2, 8k. So she is an 8k attacker, which is nice because when she goes up to 18, that's a magic number for going against grade 3 attacks. Next, we have Earnest Wish Hanael. So this is our Sentinel for the deck. We get 4, hoping to get any of the new perfect guards coming in the set for this deck next week. So I'm hoping that I have enough to afford a box. Anyway, Munching Girl Sia. When she is placed on rear guard, Soul Blast 1, look at the top card of your deck, call it to an open rear guard circle, or put it into your hand. If you put it into your hand, choose a card from your hand and discard it. So that's nice. So it's basically draw discard or or just Superior Call from top deck. And she is 3k. Alright. And that is it for the normal units, I guess. I see some foils in the back, so I'm guessing we're getting more. But we also have Spiritual King of Determination Olbaria. We have 3 copies of Aesthesis Misa. We have 4 copies of Knowledge as Power Saskia. We have 3 copies of Habitual Truant Pelagia, and 4 copies of Aesthesis Kanami. So we get 3 of those, and we also get the Order, the actual nation itself, the whale. So worldwide special live tour. So it's a grade 3 set order, and its ability is once per turn, counterblast 2. Choose one of your vanguards. And until end of turn, it gets all of your rear guards get plus 5k. So that's nice. It's a field buff. The counterblast 2 is a little heavy, but it doesn't seem like the rest of the deck counterblasts that much to begin with, so it's not that bad. We get 2 copies of that. We have... Okay, so this is where the ride line is. So we have our other Kairi, our Kiora, Nanami, and our foiled starter. We have Aesthesis Mion. If you go second, draw a card. Not very much difference there. And we also have our other Aesthesis Misa and our Kanami to round off the deck. And that is it. I can't believe that took so long. I probably messed up in a couple places. But anyway, guys, what do you think of the new Lyrical Monasterio trial deck? I really like it. I have been a fan of Bermuda Triangle ever since the beginning, and it's nice to see how their mechanics have been transferred over into OverDress, even though they aren't mermaids per se. But anyway, guys, that is it from me. I am Jelly the Casual Card Gamer. Make sure that you like and subscribe. Leave your comments and suggestions down below for future and current content. And make sure you tell your friends if you think that they'll enjoy what we got going on over here on the channel. I will see you guys next time, and take care.